For decades, the relationship between Paul McCartney and George Harrison was defined by two things: an unbreakable brotherhood and agonizing creative tension. Paul, the ambitious leader, often stifled George, the brilliant younger brother, leading to decades of resentment that shadowed their post-Beatles careers. George Harrison, until the very end, often struggled with being overshadowed by the Lennon-McCartney dynamic. Now, at 82, Paul McCartney has finally opened up, not just about their creative clashes, but about their powerful, deeply human reconciliation. The final word from Paul is a heartbreaking account of their last visit, a moment of profound vulnerability where they shed their rock star egos and simply became two old friends, saying goodbye. The old hurt, tension under the bridge. The conflict was real. Footage from the Get Back sessions showed George Harrison walking out, tired of being dismissed. In a final, iconic jab at Paul, George vetoed the original title of the Beatles documentary series, The Long and Winding Road, fearing it would give too much prominence to one of Paul's songs. Despite the fame and the fortune, the feeling of being the junior partner was a persistent wound for George. Paul himself later admitted that he tended to talk down to George because he was a year younger and joined the band later. This history of tension made their final moments together all the more critical for both men. The final visit. No more rock stars. In November 2001, just weeks before George Harrison died from cancer, Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr flew to New York to say their final farewells. Paul and George spent hours together, joking and reminiscing about the heady, crazy days of Beatlemania. Paul McCartney revealed the profoundly intimate detail of that meeting. "We held hands." He explained that, as guys from Liverpool, they would never, at the height of their friendship, have held hands. But in that room, facing George's imminent death, the unspoken walls came down. The relationship, often cold and fraught with business disagreements, was reduced to its simplest, most powerful form: two men who had grown up together, connected by a bond stronger than any band contract. The brotherly goodbye. Paul affectionately referred to George as his little baby brother because he had known him since they were teenagers on the Liverpool bus. Their final moments were spent laughing, dreaming, and cherishing a life lived unlike any other. George, in his final days, was at peace, uplifted by the sheer warmth of their shared history. Paul McCartney's willingness to finally share this deeply personal, intimate moment, the hand-holding, the laughter, is the final, beautiful word on their complicated brotherhood. It's a reminder that no amount of fame, fortune, or bitter business can erase the love between two friends who started a revolution together.